I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Worldwide, every weight class. It's Lewis Heaton, Whiskey Bynum, It's the Boxing Rush Hour Show, hosted by Abraham Gonzalez. You know what you came for? Yes, indeed. This where you come to get your info. Listen up. Other shows throwing the towel. It's the Boxing Rush Hour Show. Let's go. In the ring we throw hands, octagon elbows. Analytical, critical commentary is necessary. A bevy of opinions, we heavy on the winning. This podcast is to break down the pay-per-view. For boxing purists, you'll let this man through. We rise right, surprise sight at the prize fight. Hands taped up and gloves tied tight. Ring the bell, want some, get some. Let the chips fall where they may. Work the George from.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to the Boxing Rush Hour Show. I have some exciting news. I'm thrilled to announce my partnership with BetStamp and Sign Up Expert, opening up an incredible opportunity for you to join some of my favorite sportsbooks. With the packed boxing schedule coming up, there's no better time than now to get started. Head over to my dedicated page at signupexpert.com/fightsatw to explore a selection of sportsbooks tailored to your region, each with unique offerings. If you're ready to take your sports betting to the next level and show some love for my brand, I highly recommend signing up for your next sportsbook through my Sign Up Expert link. You can easily find it in the description below. Shu Shu, what's going on? 15-0, 9
what's up, man? How you
KOs.
doing?
We have arrived. But before we get into all of that, what's going on in the world of Bruce Shu Shu Carrington? Because there's always something going on. I see a little bit of ring ambassador contract going. I see a little Aaron the Plumber skit. Like, what's going on? What's going on in the world of Bruce Carrington? Talk to me.
Man, just like you said, a little bit of everything, man. We're definitely making noise and making moves. Like you mentioned with the ring ambassador, it was a great connection that we've made. I'm gonna be able to, get paid just by being able to have the ring on my shorts and putting little posts up on my page and whatnot. That's easy way to get paid, baby. Aside from that, it's just a great opportunity for me to continue to be shown on such a big platform, and I'm really happy that I'm being noticed in that way, and it's very humbling. And like you said with the Aaron Diploma, man, the skits, I always have like a way with how can I say, just making little videos, little funny videos. Everything is not just boxing with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I try to make little skits here and there, just entertain a different type of demographic of an audience. So I'm really happy to be able to, reach certain like celebs or like, internet celebs like Aaron the Plumber and other people to be able to, step out of just the boxing world, because I'm more than just a boxer, man. I see myself doing other things outside of boxing when it comes to, acting, just the whole cinematography, modeling, whatever, being in commercials, maybe even be on the next Wheaties box. You never know, man. But I definitely want to continue to step out of the boxing world and become a bigger star.
Yeah, and I was gonna go into that my next question because we was talking about your first movie role, which is the Willie Pep biopic, The Featherweight, which is on Amazon
Yes.
Prime and Apple TV. What was that like, that whole experience? And did you learn anything new about Pep being involved in that project that you didn't know before?
100%. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I didn't really know too much about Willie Pep going in to be at all. I knew what his name, but I didn't know like he was basically the best featherweight champion of all time, and all the fights that he's had, and then on top of that, just him wanting to come back, and I mean, I had no idea about his story, so it was very entertaining to be able to be a part of it, and then to mingle with the co-stars like James Matteo with the with bro, he's so great. Stephen Lang is the coach. Bro, I'm sitting there. I didn't even know that me going into this, like, first off, I didn't do no auditions and like that. I was just, kind of a mutual friend how he got me the opportunity. But I did had no idea that Stephen Lang was a part of this. Like, I used to watch him on Don't Breathe. That movie is so dope. Me and my fiance love watching that movie. So then when I see him on set, and I'm just like, yo, babe, yo, yo, Stephen Lang is here. She's all hyperventilating on the phone and whatnot with me. Like, it was kind of crazy. It's such a surreal moment. But at the same time, it's like, this is my opportunity to show myself and to show others, like, this, like, I can do this, you know what I mean? And so it was really exciting to be able to, rehearse and, do like little the fight choreography to be able to, for the shot to look the way it was. It's so interesting how, you know, things look like you would think that it looks like we're so close to hitting each other and like one false move and you can actually hit the actor, but really we're kind of like far away. Just the camera angles looks a certain
Yeah.
way. But bro, very, very entertaining, and it really opened my eyes and opened me up to really want to continue to jump in different movies as well.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. All right, listen, July 26th, you got Mateus Hita for the WBC interim featherweight title. But before that, it's a little bit of a bittersweet because that's your first big fight at the Garden, but then it's the last show on ESPN, right? So kind of a little bit of bittersweet in that. What do you think about all of that when I say that?
And it's a little unfortunate. I wish that we could just continue to have that partnership. I mean, we don't know what the future holds,
Yeah.
but yeah, as of right now, it just looks like we might be parting ways. But it it's like ESPN and Top Rank has partnered up and put on such great performances, such great fights, such great showcases, and I'm just so happy to at least be a part of it, at least be able to you know do what I do, and then have millions of people able to watch me all over the world. Like, I was on Sports Center top 10, twice for a couple knockouts and whatnot, and I don't think I would have been able to do that if it wasn't for ESPN and Top Rank. It is very bittersweet. And I feel like Top Rank knew what they were doing, put me in the last, car, ended off with a bang, man.
Yeah, man. Um, let's talk about the situation, right? The interim title fight. I kind of want to know what your true feelings are about not getting one of the other champions, because everybody kind of like decided to move their own way after it almost seemed like all signs were pointing towards you getting your shot at one of them. They just decided to go elsewhere. What are your real thoughts about that?
Man, I genuinely just believe that they don't want to risk losing their title, and if they do risk losing their title, it'd probably just be with another champion. You know, business wise, I guess, it seems like, a smart idea, a smart move. I get it, but I could care less. You're kind of they're just in a way of what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish, and that's being, the one of the best featherweight world champions of all time. Um, I feel like there has never been an undisputed featherweight world champion, and a lot of these guys, and that's because a lot of these guys don't want to unify. I feel they're just trying to be very careful and continue to do the high reward but low risk type of approach. I don't respect that. I mean, you call yourself a champion, bro. Stand on that. And me, I see myself as an old school fighter, and that's the type of dude that I am. Like, I see myself as a Four Kings era type of mentality, and I'm just gonna continue to just expose the game when the time comes.
All right. And then listen, your opponent, Hayda, is making his US debut. He goes by the Beast.
Mhm.
What do you know about him, and how do you plan on welcoming him into the US on fight night?
Oh man, man. I definitely, I definitely plan on sending him back his way home empty-handed. I don't really like to predict knockouts, but he's definitely gonna get a thrashing for sure. I don't know if it's gonna be the whole 12 rounds, if he can go stay up to it, but it's gonna be a thrashing for sure. I'm gonna pick him apart, and I just feel like I am just a superior boxer all the way through.
All right, and then listen, lastly, July 26th, when you get your team to hand out Shoe York hand towels in front of the garden so they could be waving them in the garden. Look, I'm giving you the idea right here.
Right, right, right.
Uh,
Yeah, word.
what are they gonna say after watching your fight and they're in the moment, they're waving their towels. What are they gonna say after the fight, after seeing you fight?
Give Shu Shu that world title shot. Like he deserves that world title shot. And if y'all don't give it to him, y'all ducking. Simple as that. He's doing everything he needs to do. He's beating these guys down. And the way he's beating them down, he's showing y'all he deserves it. He wants it. He's been asking for it, dang near, begging. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm gonna force the issue. And I feel like this fight being for the WBC interim is putting me in position to apply that pressure on these champions for me to be able to get my shot.
All right. Well, listen, Shu, I appreciate your time. Wish you the best of luck in
Thank you, man.
July,
Appreciate
and,
it.
and let's see what the future holds for you, man.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you. Ok, Jorge, decimos Chino, Chino García,
Sí,
¿cómo,
Chino García, ahí para servirle.
cómo estamos? Um,
Aquí.
Antes con la pregunta, para la gente que no sepa, ¿quién es Jorge Chino García y cómo era criándose en Los Mochis, Sinaloa, México?
Chino García. Antes de ser Chino García, un niño vago. Un niño vago, un niño inquieto y a pasar del tiempo, pues fue cambiando mi mentalidad, todo, no sé, y no quise quedarme ahí en el barrio, no quise quedarme en donde mismo y pues fue como decidí hacer, pues diferente mi camino.
Ah, ok. Ok, y en abril peleaste contra Charles Conwell y ganaste por decisión dividida.
Sí.
¿Qué era la diferencia más grande para ti cuando preparaste para la pelea y después peleando esa noche? ¿Qué cosas te sorprendió?
De lo que hice en el campamento a lo de la pelea,
Sí.
pues creo que pues el estilo más que nada fue cuestión de tiempo, de un poco de tiempo de un par de rounds, tres, no sé, dos, tres rounds y como que adaptarme a lo que íbamos, ¿no? A sacar el plan. Muchas veces el plan que uno sale a trabajar en el campamento no es el que se te puede dar en la pelea porque no sabes cómo tu rival reaccionará a lo que tú envíes y pero pues siempre tratamos de traer plan A, plan B, plan C y pues eso fue lo que nos ayudó en tener variedad.
Ok. Y después, después de eso, ¿te pusiste en posición para una pelea grande o la pelea de título? ¿Pensabas que la pelea con Xander iba a pasar tan rápido o tú pensabas que a lo mejor te iban a hacer esperar un poquito más?
Yo pensaba que me iban a hacer esperar un poco más. Eh, no porque el organismo así lo quiera, no, simplemente porque con el paso del tiempo miraba y escuchaba historias de colegas boxeadores que decían que ya eran el mandatorio y que ya estaban en la posición que deberían de estar. Muy ejemplo aquí rapidito que fue con Sugar Núñez que le estuvieron invadiendo mucho la pelea y ahí llevaba que no sé si mal recuerdo un año que le decían que sí, hasta final de cuentas que el peleador, el campeón dejó el título y fue como se le dio la oportunidad.
Ok. ¿Y cómo has ido preparando para esta pelea que es para el título mundial? La que es un poquito, hay más para ganar en esta pelea de la pelea de antes, de lo antes.
Pues más trabajo, más mentalidad, más trabajo. Pues todos los días levantarme con actitud de ganadora, con una mentalidad de éxito. Y más que nada, pues el apoyo familiar siempre aumenta y eso a mí me ayuda mucho. Pues sí, el trabajo en el gimnasio, el trabajo en las corridas por las mañanas y todo, o sea, mi nutrición va más eh, estricta y todo eso, y pues sí es más estricto todo el trabajo en general.
Ok, y yo vi en el Instagram que tú pusiste bien rápido, vamos a ganar esta pelea, no se puede ganar por decisión estando en la casa del contrincante,
Contrincante, sí.
sí, en la ciudad de él y con su gente. Mi trabajo está al 100% enfocado para ganar por knockout. ¿Por qué quería decir eso en ese poste, en ese momento al público para que el público lo sepa?
Porque la mayoría me estuvieron pues poniendo también y preguntando que la pelea de Charles Conwell se fue a decisión y que aún así me dieron la pelea y todo, y pero no siempre pasa lo mismo. No siempre pasa lo mismo y yo les respondí de esa manera para que estén enterados y no para pues yo dármela de soberbio, simplemente es adelantarles un poco de lo que estoy haciendo, de mi trabajo y también demostrarles la mentalidad que tengo, que no es fácil llevarla al límite de lo más alto. No todo el mundo puede, pero muchos lo intentamos y creo que vamos avanzando muy bien en ese aspecto.
Ok. ¿Y qué es la cosa más importante de ti que tú quieres que los fanáticos sepan de usted que a lo mejor no saben?
Pues, por ejemplo, no sé, del boxeo o algo, no sé.
Cualquier cosa que tú quieras que la gente sepa de usted que es importante.
Pues me gusta, bueno, disfruto hacer mi trabajo porque pues de ahí dependo yo y depende mi familia y, y me gusta hacerlo pues entre más sufro y entre más me pegan las madrizas en el gym, pues sí, más me gusta estar ahí. Creo que entre más me sacrifican, entre más me dan, no sé, golpes, por ejemplo, el día de la pelea o lo que sea, es como que me echan más gasolina o más, más gasolina a la lumbre luego, como dicen.
Ok. ¿Y qué va a pasar la noche del julio 26 en Nueva York, adentro del Madison Square Garden?
Juegos artificiales para todo el público, para todo México, para todo Puerto Rico, para todo el mundo. Va a ser una gran pelea, va a ser una gran pelea porque él también tiene sus sueños, él también quiere lograr sus metas en la vida y yo también los dos vamos por primera vez por un campeonato del mundo reconocido. Yo ya fui campeón del mundo de la IBU, pero vamos esta vez por uno de los cuatro organismos reconocidos y pues motivados para hacer la mejor pelea de la noche.
Ok. Chino, gracias por su tiempo y suerte en la pelea para el 26 de julio.
Muchísimas gracias, Abraham, y gracias por tu tiempo.
Gracias.
It's the Boxing Rush Hour Show.